What up, YouTube?
What up?
We're back.
We're back.
What's poppin'?
What's poppin'?
Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button and throw us a like if you like what you see. What we doing today, baby?
Today we have a little announcement.
A little announcement. The biggest announcement of the century.
Yeah, we're pregnant.
Cause you were as real as it gets. My heartbeat is out of my chest.
Bow, 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 bow.
I'm pregnant, to be more specific.
We're pregnant. Bow, bow, bow.
I just wanted to make sure we clarified because a lot of times people ask us, will we get pregnant together? And we are not both pregnant. I am pregnant, but we are a unit, so we're pregnant.
Yeah, we are pregnant, but we only have one child. One womb is occupied, and that's hers.
At the moment.
At the moment. But y'all probably, I mean, maybe a lot of you already knew that because we've obviously announced it on all of the other platforms, but we're running a little bit behind here on YouTube. As you can imagine, life has been crazy.
The reason why we kind of took a step back from YouTube is I feel like YouTube just kind of became a lot during our fertility process. Like it was like the one platform where we couldn't just like record and post quickly. So we just took a full step back so that we could like focus on ourselves. And I think it was needed. But I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to bring y'all along for the journey. We did try to like vlog some of our process while it was happening. But at some point I deleted some of that footage while trying to make space on the camera. Because at the time we just didn't want to share it as it was happening, which I think was like a really good decision for us. And if you know us, like that's not new for us. We always do the big things privately and together, and then we share with y'all like later on. Mm-hmm. I think that balance helps us enjoy social media and still feel like we are able to make space for ourselves.
Also, on top of that, it was like when we were filming and everything for our process, you were not feeling good.
Yeah, I wasn't.
When we had to do her shots for IVF, we were nervous, you were scared, you felt sick and yucky. So it was like, we did not feel like bringing out this camera. Yeah. We really didn't make much content at all, like on any platforms. That's because
true. It like all got very limited.
Yes, so we apologize, and we probably sound like a toxic boyfriend who keeps apologizing and saying, we'll do better and we'll be back and then we do the same thing again. But we're gonna try to be better.
Our YouTube audience and our YouTube family deserves more, but we just hope that you can understand why we took that break. That was the longest break we've ever taken, and for obvious reasons. Oh, I'm so nervous. Me down. All right, going to our IUI. Today's date.
Today is December 13th. You ready? Let's go. Currently Googling the best way that I should wait for 5 minutes.
The sperm was just put in for the IUI, and my wife is Googling the best positions for me to hold my legs up currently. So she found out that I don't have to put my legs up, I just have to be laid on my back for 5 minutes.
That's 15 to 30.
15 to 30.
It's all I dreamt about. All night, every single time I close my eyes. Oh no. I'm not pregnant. Only one more. I'm taking that one. Oh no, what is it? Oh, I did face it down. I just did that. Ready? Yeah. Please stay hard. Please. Damn it. That's okay. It's okay. That's okay. I didn't think it was.
Okay, those are the vibes for round 2. Now we're gonna pray before the doctor comes in, which today is our actual doctor, so that's exciting.
Nope. No.
Get me right, Dr. Benny.
Ooh,
You're
why am I so red?
You're so red. I think you're nervous. That was insane. It was way too big. I could feel it like I got stabbed. That one always burns.
Good job, baby. Good job, good job, good job.
It's February 10th, and it's the night before my egg retrieval. We're actually doing IUI in a unfortunately unsuccessful round. We've been doing stim injections, I think, for the last 10 days. The stim injections were just as uncomfortable as I expected, but I will say I was really positive, and my wife was really positive, and overall had a really good experience with the stim injections up until literally yesterday. Don't know why. I was in a lot of pain last night, and it was really bad. Apparently it's from my ovaries enlarging and some other stuff that I don't understand. And yeah, tomorrow is a huge step for the IVF process. Going to finally get them to retrieve my eggs. And then according to the doctor, it will be 6 weeks before we do the actual embryo transfer.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we are right now.
Yeah, so we just wanted to update you guys. The night before, Bryson is ready to be a big brother. Night before, it's like 9 p.m. and we think we're gonna go to sleep, get a good night's rest. So we got a big day tomorrow. Egg retrieval day. The babies are in the belly. They're gonna get sucked out.
Praying for lots of healthy eggs in there.
I think there's a lot.
hope so.
She's very bloated, so it looks like there's a lot.
Very bloated, lots of back pain, lots of cramping.
We just got to the doctor's office. We gotta be in there at 9 o'clock, so we're just chilling for a second. But we're gonna do egg retrieval and I hope everything goes well, and I'll just be up there. They said it's gonna take 2 hours, so I'll just be up there waiting.
I know I told y'all last night that we did the IUI twice and it was unsuccessful. I think they figured out why it wasn't working, and it's more than likely due to my endometriosis. I do have 2 fibroids and 2 cysts from my endometriosis. Those have been growing and they've been watching them through the ultrasounds because all the hormones I take have been making them grow. We're grateful that we can afford to do IVF because our insurance doesn't fucking cover it.
I mean, we only have so much sperm, so we can't keep doing IUI and it failing. Like, now we're doing IVF, so fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, prayers up. We're gonna have to do some praying. But I feel ready. I'm also ready to not be in this uncomfortable pain that I'm in right now.
I know. Just been in a lot of pain. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. She's out of surgery. Everything went well. They got 35 eggs.
Whoa. That's a god dang good amount.
That's a lot of eggs, but we'll update y'all when we get home. What's today?
Embryo transfer day. I'm nervous, but I feel good. Prayed. Ready. Feeling positive. Yeah, I got my lovely wife here, and it's gonna be, everything's gonna go well. Everything works out for us.
Yep, everything works out.
I'm just gonna rinse out your cervix with a little bit of fluid.
Okay.
Sometimes after the transfer. Okay, ready to load. That's a lot of pressure.
And now we eat McDonald's fries for good luck. Cheers.
That's tasting like some hope.
That's tasting like pregnancy.
Here's to good luck, girls, and to baby Benny.
Lots of French fries for good luck.
But good luck for my daughter.
No fries.
Good luck, fingers crossed.
Good luck. Bob says good luck. Cheers to baby. Cheers.
Happy embryo transfer day. Wishing you so much luck, sending you so much love, and
All right, y'all got this. Good luck, baby girl.
I'm doing this for you. Did someone order the luck fries?
I know I did. Lindsay, Victoria, you guys are gonna be incredible parents.
Cheers to your growing family. Fries.
Love you guys.
The only thing salty is gonna be these fries because I can't wait to celebrate this baby.
That we are sure.
I'm 100% sure you're pregnant. 100%.
Oh my god. I told you, babe. I told you. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh my god.
Babe, what the fuck? What? What? Are you serious? Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Oh my god.
Oh my god. I can't believe it. Yeah.
I'm really happy.
No.
I'm so scared.
I know.
I've been cramping all day. I thought it was the other cramps. This means that I'm having a baby cramp.
Oh my god. I knew it. Embryo Benny. Oh my god.
Are you happy?
Yes. Oh my god, baby. We're gonna have a baby.
We are on the way to our first ultrasound appointment.
6-week ultrasound. A little something in there. A little baby growing. I'm excited to see.
We finally get to see the baby because the last time we got an ultrasound, it was just an embryo.
It was a cell.
I feel like it's gonna feel more real. I'm really, really, really eager to get like a visual. Like I need to see baby Betty. The mother of my child, so fine.
They say the same thing.
I love how you keep rubbing on this, and I swear it's just a little bloating.
I don't care.
Yeah, you can see the heartbeat. Wait, I can see that. Oh my god, it's so tiny. It is. It's a beautiful. That is so crazy.
Oh, that's so small.
Wow. Here's our little sweet pea. What'd she say about the heartbeat?
It's strong.
But for now, let's jump into a couple of I feel like the big hitting questions we've been getting lately. A lot of people want to know how we went about this journey. We've kind of shared about it before. We decided to go with Sea Scout instead of a cryobank. That was our personal preference. We felt more comfortable with them, and we felt we also liked that they had a bigger range of gay donors, and that's how we found our donor. We actually found our donor last April, thanks to Sea Scout.
So if y'all don't know, we did mention Seed Scout a little bit before when we were first starting our journey, but now it feels like that was forever ago. But basically what Seed Scout is a matchmaker company who has a catalog of donors, and they kind of guide you along the way from finding your donor to helping you book the lawyer appointments, the psychological evaluations, helping you and the donor connect because it becomes a known donor. So at the beginning, we didn't know our donor at all, but as you move through the process, you guys work together a lot, and so it is a known donor.
What that process looked like for us was they originally sent a catalog. We did decide to pick my donor based off of Lindsay's physical characteristics, so my donor is a white man. We do need to already start our search for Lindsay's donor since we want a black donor, which is already extremely limited. We're hoping to come across a black donor for Lindsay because she is next.
Basically, we told Seed Scout what we're kind of looking for, right?
And then from there, we were able to narrow down our catalog to 3 potential donors. We were able to then do a FaceTime call with all 3. Yeah. During the FaceTime call, you're able to really get the vibe, ask whatever questions you want, connect, figure out why they want to do it, talk about more or less how much you would potentially want the child to be in their life because they will be a known donor. which that part is all up to us. Like, it doesn't mean that our child like will be in our donor's life. Like, everything is still up to us. We immediately connected with our donor, and we were like, we got the call, and we were both like, yes, immediately yes. Wait, didn't we talk to him in Tokyo? Wasn't it our first call ever when we were in Tokyo for your birthday?
I think so, actually.
Yeah, that was like our first call ever. I remember I was like, oh my God, like so sorry, we're in Tokyo right now, so we have like a big time change.
Mm-hmm. From there, once we decide who we liked as the donor, Seed Scout makes sure that the donor still is available and also wants us as well. So it's like at every part of the process, it goes both ways so that everybody truly understands what you are both getting yourselves into. Because that was one of the things that we did not want, that cryobanks often have, is that this guy just goes, he donates, but he doesn't really know where his sperm is going at all. Like I said, they walk you step by step. After that, we both decided, okay, like let's move on. And then that's when we connect with the lawyer.
Basically, what we need the lawyer for is for the donor to sign away his rights immediately, like way before any of the process gets started. Pretty soon after finding our donor, he signed off his rights. So like he doesn't have any rights as a quote unquote father to our child at any point in their life. Like that is legally done, finito.
After that, we get set up with a psychologist and they do a psychological evaluation on the donor just to make sure everything looks good up there. With the psychologist or the psychiatrist as well, the doctor, we all met together and the psychologist kind of just goes through again, how comfortable are you guys feeling? What type of relationship do you guys want the donor to have with the child? Ask the donor the same thing, like, are you comfortable with that? Just goes through all of the things that they're able to think of that we didn't necessarily or may have not thought of. That was really cool to just make sure that everybody just truly understands what's happening.
Like in that therapy appointment with the donor, they ask us questions like, what do we prefer our child to like call them in the future? What ideally we would want it to look like for the donor to be in our child's life? And I think that's like the biggest word for Seed Scout is like comfortable. And I think for us, just going through this process and how elaborate and thorough it was, like it really helped a lot of anxiety around having a child as two women, because there's so many barriers and things that you run into with donors, or just thinking about our child wanting to know in the future, like who was the person that helped create me, because unfortunately that is just a part of having a baby as a queer person, is like we're not both the parents. So I think for us, we decided a long time ago that we would want our child to always know who their donor was from the beginning, just to scrape away any like existential crises, is that a word? Crises. So that they always had access, so they can always ask whatever questions they had, so that nothing was hidden. So then after the therapy appointments, and once we feel good about their mental health and where we stand on our boundaries, they go in and donate. After donating, it is shipped to us because our donor actually lived in out of state. Once it's shipped to us, it's all frozen, their sperm is frozen, and then we are able to then decide with our doctor like what we're gonna do going forward, IVF or IUI. Now that we've talked about our journey of finding a donor, we can kind of get into what our experience was for our fertility journey.
Once we had the sperm, we did try IUI a couple of times. So again, if you're unfamiliar, IUI is intrauterine insemination. They just take the sperm and they inseminate it into whoever is trying to get pregnant in hopes that it would work just like it would work if you were to have, sex. So you're just hoping that a sperm finds the egg and, you get pregnant. We tried that 2 times and it didn't work. Sometimes it works right away, sometimes it takes a very, very long time. But we had the choice, like, do you want to keep trying IUI or do you want to go the more invasive route, but there's a higher chance that you'll get pregnant? And each time we try is a whole vial of our donor sperm. We wanted to make a very smart decision, although it would be, like I said, a little bit more invasive. So then we decided to go with the IVF.
I was having a lot of anxiety because at first our doctor was almost like so sure that IUI would work for me, like based on like how healthy I am, my age, just all those things. And so when it wasn't working, I was becoming really anxious because I knew that I had fibroids and I felt like it was having something to do with it. And so initially our doctor actually wanted us to do another round of IUI. And what made me kind of put a pause on it was I was feeling very, I just was starting to feel less hopeful with the IUI process. I was just thinking, okay, for some reason in my gut, this is telling me like, this is not going to be the thing that gets me pregnant. I can just feel it. Something is just not right there. And even though our doctor was still kind of pushing for me to do another IUI, a round of IUI, I was telling her, I was like, emotionally, because I was so sure that both times IUI would work. And then when we got those failed pregnancy tests, just like how I felt during those moments, I didn't want to keep going through that in a way where the chances were already lower because it was IUI. So I was just already to my point of like, okay, let's just skip to the part that's going to be a higher percentage. Like, let's just get mathematical about it. Which in turn, once they started to do more tests and assessments for us to move forward with IVF, they ended up realizing that I have endometriosis, and then I had endometriomas that were also blocking. I can't really explain the science behind it, but basically they were causing issues with me conceiving naturally, and it was always going to be an issue, like whether or not the doctor did it or if I was hetero and had sex with a man. Like, it was always going to be an issue for me to get pregnant naturally. Listening to my gut really went a long way. The IVF process was hell on wheels. Did not enjoy that process from day one to the end.
It was tough.
It was a lot. Like, IVF, I feel like as a queer couple, you just hear the term so much. Like, you hear IVF, and you almost think that that's the only thing you're supposed to do. Like, you don't even consider IUI sometimes until you get to the doctor and you go, oh, that's another option. My IVF experience was not the best, and I think it was also because of my fibroids and endometriomas. The injections were fine. Like, Lindsay helped me with the injections every night, and I think we had to do those for 10 days in a row. Mm-hmm. By the way, throughout this entire process, we were like keeping it a secret because we were hoping that it was just gonna work at some point and we could just surprise our friends and family and woo, we're having a baby. Once I did the egg retrieval, everything went south from my experience with IVF. Day of egg retrieval, I had my trusted wife next to me and it was great. 2 days later after the egg retrieval, it just went downhill.
She ended up getting very, very sick after the egg retrieval, which there are side effects after the egg retrieval. You know, you could feel ill, long list of side effects, but there's a lot of severities within those, and I think hers was pretty extreme as far as feeling ill. Like, she was just horribly, horribly, horribly sick. So we kept calling the doctor, and like literally every 2 hours we're like, okay, now this is happening. Is this normal? Now this is happening. Like, it still hurts. She's still throwing up. Da 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 da. And basically, the only thing that they said that they were really worried about was if her uterus was like twisting, basically.
Yeah, something like that.
And they didn't think that was happening, but they were just saying you are just having very severe side effects. So it was like, well, that's kind of good, but then there's nothing they can really do. So it's just like, okay, just feel these things and hopefully it'll go away in a couple days.
We were actually in Miami at that time because Lindsay had a flag football tournament. So what I did end up doing was completely change my mind about telling friends and family because my family was going to support Lindsay at her football game. So what happened was the morning of her game, I woke up, I wasn't feeling well. So I was like, I cannot go out to the field, like something is really wrong. And we knew I had just had the surgery 2 days before, so Lindsay was just like, okay, like, you know, I'll go, I'll check in on you, whatever. So she goes and plays the first game. By the time she calls me, I'm like in the bathroom. I'm about to pass out, faint. Like, I just threw up. Like, I'm literally laying on the bathroom floor, like something's wrong. So she starts freaking out, and I'm just like, I want to call mom. Like, I want my family here. I call my family while Lindsay is trying her best to get to me because she didn't have a car. So I call my family and I tell my mom exactly what's going on because I'm scared. Like, I was scared. Like, I was just like in this hotel room by myself and I didn't know what was going on. I just knew something was really, really wrong. Like, you just know in your body, like, something does not feel right. I could barely walk. And I told my mom what was happening. I was literally like, I didn't want to tell you like this, but we've been trying now we had started trying in November, like the end of November. So this was in February. And I was like, we've been trying for like 3 months and it's just not working. But I did an egg retrieval. Anyways, come help me, please. Even though at the time, like, my mom did not understand the IVF journey. She didn't, like, I had to explain everything to her, like, that week. But she came right away. My sister came, and they all, like, my brother, my whole family was in the hotel room with me. And they literally just laid around while I was dead to the world. Like, I literally was, like, in so much pain. Like, I've never been in that much pain in my life. And I just remember, like, laying there, and they were just all around. But it was just, like, comforting because I wasn't alone. So that was my egg retrieval process. Yeah. And then I told Lindsay, I said, I hope this works because I can't do another egg retrieval ever again. But they did retrieve 35 eggs.
Yeah, I was saying they got a lot of eggs out. So that's good.
So they called us within 48 hours and let us know they had 12 embryos. Or 12 embryos. And then within a week, we ended up with 6 total because they let you know that, like, only 6 end up last, or only some of them end up lasting. Like, it all starts to trickle down. So, like, 35 eggs to 12 embryos initially, all the way down to 6 that are healthy embryos because we got them genetically tested.
After that, we had our embryos. We just waited until she had her next cycle. Then she had to do some more injections every day for like 8 weeks.
No, it was 10 weeks.
10 weeks.
In my butt.
Every single day in the morning at 10 a.m. And those were hard.
Those were worse than the stomach injections.
Yeah.
And that, you would think with this fat ass that my butt could handle those injections, but you can only hit like a certain section of your butt, so it just ends up knotting up in like.
She did a lot of scar tissue. It was getting numb. Sometimes it was bleeding.
It still
hurt.
numb.
It hurt when it went in. It was just so.
The needle was this big.
But 10 weeks every single day. But within that, we waited for a cycle. We went in. They put the embryo in, and then 14 days later, we found out if it took or not. Like, basically, just it has to attach. Like, you have the fertilized egg, and they put it in there, but the last thing for it to do is to attach to the uterus. So you have to see in 2 weeks, did it actually attach? Like, are you pregnant? And then that's when our doctor called us. We went and she got blood work, and then our doctor called us with the results. So.
And we were so fucking happy. Holy moly, that was like the happiest day ever.
Yeah, that was crazy.
There's a Benny Baby baking in here, YouTube. Sorry that y'all have been missing out.
But that's where we've been. I think that's a valid excuse.
I think that's a great excuse.
I think that's like the best excuse that we could have come to y'all with.
Oh my God.
On top of that, we have home renovations going on, so that's an even better excuse.
We cannot wait to tell y'all how awful our process has been, but we're going to talk about that another time because we're going to stick to the positives.
Yes.
But imagine that for like 3 months, this baby could not eat home cooked meals, and Uber Eats was all that I could eat because we didn't have a freaking kitchen.
Yeah, so that's been a lot as well. That's the news. News of the century.
So how do you feel?
At least decade. At least.
How do you feel? How did you feel during that process? Like, what were your thoughts and feelings?
Which part of the process?
I don't know. Whatever part that came to your mind just now.
Well, I feel helpless most of the time. I mean, it is what it is, but yeah, because you're just like hurting, but there's just nothing I can do. Like, I don't know what to do because nothing helps.
Yeah, nothing to do.
Like, nothing helped when you were sick. Nothing helps now.
But you know what? That's not true because I will say that it does help just having you here. Like, it does feel good, and that's why I try to tell you, I'm like, I'm just happy, like, you're here, you're next to me, or like, it's just comforting to like be next to you, even when like everything hurts. Like, sometimes I tell you, I'm like I feel so sick, but like I'm just so happy to be sitting here next to you, or I just feel good, like, because you're here.
Yeah.
That really does help, like, that you're here for real.
Well, I'm glad, but I like to fix things.
You do. Yeah. Like, she's a real big problem solver, y'all.
There's nothing else. Like, nothing actually makes you feel better.
Yeah.
When you're not feeling good. So that's
not even ice cream. I haven't even wanted ice cream, y'all. And y'all know I used to get down. I was eating like 3 a week by myself. And now I don't even like crave, I don't even like think about my ice cream. And like when I have it, I have this bitter taste in my mouth, and it just like, the ice cream isn't like satisfying. It's just like,
Yeah.
I haven't even eaten my cookie dough. It's just in there.
Her biggest symptoms right now are like nausea, I would say, right? Or like just feeling sick. And a nasty taste in her mouth all the time. 24/7. So she just tries to like eat things to help it go away, but nothing makes it go away. So, but hopefully any day now you'll be out of the first trimester. I mean, technically you're out.
Yeah, technically I'm out now.
But we're just waiting for some relief in your symptoms.
Oh my god, yeah.
But sometimes they don't go away, so.
Don't say that. Don't speak it. Don't speak it.
I'm just saying.
On the flip side of being pregnant, pregnancy has been, y'all already know, first trimester is basically just the trenches. But my experience with endometriosis, there was one weekend, it was actually like a weekend that I had to host a freaking event with Warby Parker. Y'all, that week, my stomach hurt for like 4 days. And I mean, it wasn't like, oh, I'm just having like a little stomach ache. I was like kneeled over in pain, and it turns out like when we went to the doctor that week, because I was like, what the fuck is going on? And they look at the ultrasound, and before getting pregnant, I had 2 fibroids and a bunch of basically just endometriosis. Now I have 4 fibroids, and the 2 that I originally had have gotten bigger. So she was like, unfortunately, this might be causing your pain, but it's like not a cause for concern, but like basically you're just gonna be in pain sometimes. And I was like I'm just very tired of the pains that like I don't have any control over. Like there's no way to make the pain better, because at this moment I can only take Tylenol, which like Tylenol has never even helped me on a bad period day.
Yeah, I mean, you haven't even been taking Tylenol because like it's not.
It don't touch. It do not touch nothing. You.
But like overall, your first trimester compared to other people,
yeah,
what would you rate it?
Outside of the days, those 4 to 5 days where I was like, I could not move, like literally sat on this couch because I was in all that pain. Outside of that, those weird 4 to 5 days, I would give my pregnancy first trimester a 7.
7 meaning, like, what's 10 and what's 1?
Oh, well, 10, good question. 10 is like, okay, let me just not say the rating. Let me just say what my thought process was when I said 7. So a 7 for me means like good, in a sense of like, yes, I experience nausea. Like even right now, I just feel like this base layer of sickness, but I have not been thrown up. What has made me thrown up is brushing my goddamn tongue when I brush my teeth.
Yeah. So it's like you have like a steady level of like nausea, but it's not like so horrible that you just like go to the bathroom and throw up. But like she's like all day she's like, ugh, like I don't feel good, but it doesn't, like this taste is in my mouth. And then like, you know, if you feel a little bit nauseous and then you go to try to brush your tongue, you're probably gonna.
Nobody talked about that. Like nobody warned me that like brushing my tongue was like a whole, like as soon as it touched my tongue, I'll be having to like I have to do strategies to brush my tongue, because at the end of the day I gotta brush my tongue, because like that's where when people breath be stink, it be. You finna piss me off. You finna piss me off. Babe, it's not funny. I was really gonna breathe.
No, you're fine, literally.
Mind you, that's like my worst nightmare. I always tell Lindsay my worst nightmare is having stink breath or being musty. So I keep like floss in my purse, and I keep deodorant in my purse. I feel like one more thing that I want to talk about that we've been getting a lot of comments towards since y'all found out we were pregnant was a lot of people wanted to know why we didn't do reciprocal IVF, and that's because
why we did it, or if we did it.
No, why or if we did it.
Okay,
both,
like,
kind of a little bit of both.
Okay.
One is because even though I am carrying now.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right. Okay.
Yeah, we've kind of talked about it for the future. Lindsay plans on carrying, so like, no need for me to carry her eggs because she plans on carrying her. Oops, sorry.
There you go.
I got bad injuries.
She's gonna do it.
I got bad
First time off camera. Throws up.
Anyways.
We didn't have to put my egg in her because I'm gonna have my own egg with a different donor whenever I go. So we didn't do reciprocal IVF.
Yeah. And then we kind of talked about it, and we talked about if, God forbid, she runs into any health issues, I still have 5 embryos that she can use, but we are hoping that Lindsay can use her eggs because I just want to see like a version of her. Like I want to see a mini version of her. I want to see, hopefully this nose get passed on. It's like my favorite thing ever.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I was thinking maybe I just use one of our embryos that we already have and I'll just put it in me instead of like finding another donor or going through the whole process. But then I'm like, I kind of want a little baby with my genes too, so we'll see.
I think that's a valid thought. I don't think it's anything wrong with wanting to carry on your own genetics. Spread my seed.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we didn't do that. We don't really need. I mean, not that anybody. Well, some people might feel like they do need to because or want to. Yeah. But for the situation that we're in, we'll both use our own eggs.
Yeah. And then in terms of what gender do we prefer, because everybody keeps asking us, our biggest thought is that we just want a healthy baby. A lot of y'all don't know this, but I have a little nephew. He's the cutest little thing in the whole world. He is 2 years old, and he was born at 20 weeks pregnant. At 20 weeks. So he was in the NICU for from December to May. That was the longest 5 months for my family, and it was really rough. And he experienced a lot of surgeries. He went through a lot of health issues, and he still has health issues that he struggles with. So my main thing is I just want a healthy baby at the end of the day, girl or boy. Like we've never really sat here and gone like, oh, we really want a boy, or oh, we really want a girl.
Yeah, I don't care either way.
Yeah,
but we have the results.
We do
in our phone, but we just haven't looked at them yet because we're just trying to figure out what type of little reveal we're gonna do. But it's not gonna be anything big. We're not having a party or anything, so that might be very soon. Then we'll figure it out.
Also, our pregnancy announcement video was not an Easter egg. We just had a bunch of fucking blue on because nobody was thinking right. The pregnancy announcement video was actually more spur of the moment than it seemed like. Like we literally got the videographer the day before. I was like, yo, can you film this video tomorrow? He was like, yeah, I could do that. And he's supposed to film Lindsay's workout, but instead he filmed a pregnancy announcement for us. That morning I got my makeup done and I was like, oh, let me go to TJ Maxx and find a cute pajama set. Y'all know how TJ Maxx and racks to be. It be unorganized and I just gotta find whatever's in my size. So I found the blue pajama set and it wasn't like, I was like, ooh, it's blue. I literally was just like, ooh, they got my size. Grabbed it. Let me get out of here because it's an hour before our shoot. Got home. What color you was wearing?
Well, she was wearing blue, so I wanted to put on blue, so I put on blue.
But you didn't have on blue. What color you had on?
I had on yellow.
But she changed.
Well, anyway, if we have a boy, everybody's going to be like, oh, yeah.
I know. That's so annoying.
I knew it was an Easter egg, da-da-da. And then we got our nails done today, and they just happen to be blue, too. But
Lindsay picked out blue.
We don't know the gender. Plus, what if it's a girl and she likes blue?
Oh, say hi to Bryson, y'all.
He just got it.
Why he made that noise?
He's so old, y'all.
He's only 10.
Look at the camera.
He hates looking directly at cameras. Like, he look at me. Look at this. Look. He said, anyways, child. He said, child, anyways.
Go.
So, yeah, I feel like those have been the most pressing questions, and we just wanted to answer them all in this one video. But we will be coming back. We got a pretty exciting vlog happening on Saturday that we're going to do, so we'll bring y'all along for that. That'll be really fun.
Yeah, we're back, baby.
We're back, baby.
The Bennies are back.
The boys are back. The boys are down. Ain't a song like that. It's a rock song.
The boys are back in town.
The Bennies are back in town. Bennies are back in town. Down, down. The Bennies are back in town. You supposed to do the echo. The Bennies are back in town. No, you're supposed to do it like make it like this. The Bennies are back in town. The Bennies are back in town.
Okay.
The Bennies are back in town.
The Bennies are back in town.
Down, down,
Down.
Ain't shit funny around.
All right. So that was a lot of talking. And on Saturday, we'll have a lot of action.
Yes, because I know y'all got bored. We did a whole lot of talking, and I'm so sorry that this ended up being a complete sit-down video. Didn't expect to talk this much, but y'all know we missed y'all, and I love to yap, so.
Thank y'all so much for watching. We'll see you when we see you. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Period.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm nervous.
You want to open them? I hear him. I hear him.
3, 2, 1, go! Where are you? Ah! It's a boy! I knew it was a boy!
It's another boy.
It's a boy! You got a brother! You happy?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
I
gosh.
knew it was a boy! Good job, mommy!
Okay, I'm happy. I feel
Are
happy.
you?
I feel happy.
Love you. Good job, Bryson!
We're having a boy.
We're having a boy.
We're having a boy. We're having a boy.